Seattle. Can you believe that? And Mike's got a baby coming in September. So here comes Chuck Aaron to the left. Let's go helicopter BO-105.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you look carefully, a helicopter is not supposed to go upside down. Nor is it supposed to be able to do a loop up into the vertical. Watch as Chuck Aaron, with over 17,500 flight hours, climbs to 1,000 feet above the ground, kicks hard on that right anti-torque pedal, and gets himself set up for the most incredible aerobatic demonstration in the world, flipping it over on its back and bringing it straight down, and what a recovery.
Hey, wait a minute. Do you think we shut the door? Last guy out has to shut the door so Chuck doesn't fall out.
Right. All right. As he continues to climb over again. This is an aircraft that has been significantly modified by Chuck Aaron, right, Julie?
Yeah, and Chuck is the only one that does this in the whole world. And don't let him fool you. He makes it look easy, but this guy's got 17,000 hours flying helicopters. Many of that in movies. And this is a stock helicopter, but why don't you talk about that titanium rotor?
You bet. Part of the reason that this helicopter is able to do aerobatics is because it's got a solid or rigid rotor system that's made of titanium. That makes it very, very much more able to do this kind of work. Other helicopters might have problems with having that rotor, when it gets to negative G's, slap the tail boom and cause an accident. But Chuck Aaron has learned how to fly a helicopter in such a way that he can do full aerobatics. He is the only guy we know of in the world who can do this, and the only helicopter in the world that's capable of flying this kind of aerobatic demonstration.
How do you think that felt, Rob?
I think it felt like I'd be losing my lunch right about now.
Yeah, he does 3.1 positive G's and 1 negative G, which is weightlessness, right?
Yes, and weightlessness and then some. So this is a guy who grew up with a dad who was in the Air Force, who lived at Langley Air Force Base in Virginia, along with the original 7 Mercury astronauts: Glenn, Shepard, Sherrod, Grissom, Slayton, and the others. And boy, oh boy, as you look at Chuck dropping it over on his back, doing just an incredible job, just hard to understand as we see these great pictures on the big screens as well. But just amazing. This is something you don't want to try in any other kind of helicopter. As a matter of fact, there have been some significant modifications done to the strengthening of the fuselage, and also movement of the center of gravity, so it'll be a little more agile.
That's right. He's all the way from beautiful Southern California, and his call sign is Malibu, because he's a surfer dude. He really is. When you see Chuck, you just picture this clean cut guy in there. He has long blonde hair and this big old mustache. Nicest guy in the world. And his son is here somewhere as a guest, Charles Jr. I think he just walked in here.
Continuing to loop here, plain nice to see Chuck's son. I met him yesterday, and I tell you what, if Chuck's son learns to fly like this, we're going to have 3 generations of great, great flyers. Look at this thing.
Man.
Oh, straight down. A half a roll and a quick recovery. How about a big round of applause for Chuck Aaron?
The aircraft is Eurocopter Mr. Smith, and it's piloted, or its power plant is 2 425 horsepower Allison engines.
Now that's not a ton of horsepower, but if you think of what the helicopter was initially designed to do, at least it was the vision of Igor Sikorsky, who was the man who first perfected rotary wing flight. Yeah, he did it up on Long Island, or in the Connecticut area, I should say, and Sikorsky helicopters overcame such incredibly difficult physics and aerodynamic problems, and then to see what Chuck Aaron is doing, Igor Sikorsky would say, how does he do that?
He'd say, I'm jealous. And here comes Chuck putting on those brakes, coming in front of us, and we're going to get a big bow from him, and you guys are going to have to wave when he's down on the skids. Straight down. Here we go, Chuck. We're ready for you. Love you. Good job. And also a great job with all of our parachute guys. Where are you guys? We wanted to give you a bow. John, where are you? Oh, there they are. Come on, give us a bow.